We will help you survive to the teeth. We will help you when you're in the apocalyptic streets. I know I sound a bit hardcore, but I'm just trying to help you survive much more. I'm a survivalist cause that's who I am. I'll help you from surviving to building a dam. Are you scared or afraid of the apocalyptic times? I will help you through those times. I can help you through all these extreme conditions. I can help you catch food, do fishing. USWGO Survivalist Show! Hello, and welcome to the USWGO's Survivalist Show. And this is episode 1, codenamed as The Pilot, and also known as being trapped on an island. As you may know, being trapped on a deserted island is no fun, and can also be dangerous. It may not be the top dangerous places, depending on where you are, but this is a pilot run. And in the future, I will talk about surviving natural and other major disasters, etc., etc. But anyways, let's get on with this episode. The first question that I, when I was trying to do some research about, how to survive an island, a lot of the golden information from the internet, because, one day you might not have the internet. And so, I'm bringing to you what you cannot get elsewhere. Question 1. What is the best way to remove salt from salt water? Evaporation is the best way, as long as you have a way to trap the now clean water, like boiling salt water and having a lid to trap the steam it makes, or having something rigged to the pan to direct the water into a clean container. This is from White Guy Answers. Also, if you need food on the island, you should probably, depending on what type of deserted island you're on, if it has trees, I recommend getting coconuts and other types of maybe herbs or other stuff. Don't eat it. Herbs are not like food. If you start eating, certain herbs you can eat, but if you start eating herbs like it was food, it's like taking a bunch of drug pills and putting it in your mouth and stuff like. So the thing is, if you don't want to take like herbs, I recommend just going for coconuts, fruits, maybe dates or whatever's on the island. You can also think about going fishing. Now, when you're trying to survive, how are you going to make a fishing pole? Well, I recommend that you find something that's like a string. Whether you have a string or something that's stringy. You just tie it and make a lot of knots to a piece of stick that you find on the island and then go fishing. You could also make a fishing net. Like, if there's vines on the island, you should make a net out of it. And if you can make a successful fishing net, you'll be able to just stick it in the water and let the fish roam in. When you start seeing a fish, you start pulling the strings, and then, you caught a fish or multiple fish. Anyways, now if you want to know how to do this, you just start, you take a vine and start tying it to one another. You start tying parts of it. You just tie knots until it's all knotted, until it's all like a net. Once it's all tied up and ready to go and strengthened, then you'll have yourselves a net. Also, now that I got the food and water out of the way, now accommodations. Now, if you're, you could try a cave, if there's a cave. But some caves are not friendly, especially caves where water shoots out of. Because if you're in a cave like that, you could easily get washed away into the water. Also, you could also build a hut using trees. Like if you've ever watched Survivor, start stacking small trees on top of each other until you make your hut. Make sure to have a roof so it doesn't rain. Also, you can also build a campfire, recommended to scare wild animals that may think of hurting you. That goes to another question of food. If you need something that has protein, you can also hunt after wild animals and then eat them. You know, like how to hunt an animal. But if you want to know how to do it, you just take a stick, you get a shiny point, or just a pointed rock. Just one that's sharp, and tie it to the stick. Once this happens, you can hunt after this animal, and you got it. You caught an animal, and you just carve it up and then eat it. These are my survivalist tips for today. If you want to learn more, then just keep watching my show because I'm gonna have even more better survival tips. Because this show's only limited to about 6 to 7 minutes. In fact, the show is now over. Thank you for watching USWGO's The Pilot of the USWGO Survival Show. Have a good day. A USWGO webisode.